Doctor Who's huge and long-standing legacy has left a major stamp on British culture, making the show's 60th anniversary a particularly big deal for UK viewers. Considering this milestone, the show has a couple of exciting surprises lined up for die-hard fans, so you can expect 2023 to be a pretty spectacular year for the series. As fans eagerly await the sci-fi series celebrations, many have been discussing some of the franchise's upcoming projects. 10. Let's start with Dan Slott's comic specials. This is likely to be a nostalgia-fueled blast, considering how the show's comic strips originally started in the late Jerry Anderson TV Century 21 magazine. Since the show has a long history in comics, die-hard fans are especially excited for this project. The comics will take readers on a previously unseen journey with the 10th Doctor and Martha Jones. The strip is also set to feature a backup story starring the 9th Doctor and Rose, which will serve as a more than fitting tribute to the revival's early years. 9. Next up, the Zygon Invasion Target novels. The Target novels are among the series' most popular books and will most definitely give further depth to an already brilliant story. This time, that story is going to be the Zygon Invasion, involving one of Doctor Who's deadliest villains. This Target novel will delve further into the Zygon story as the peace treaty between them and the human race falls apart. The tense political thriller is being adapted into book form by the two-parter's original writer, Peter Harness, which grants the screenwriter the chance to expand even further on his previous storyline, which was already pretty great to begin with. 8. 2023 will also see the debut of one of the show's biggest mobile ventures yet. Titled Lost in Time, this smartphone game will add to the growing premise of the franchise on mobile devices. Some of the previous games include The Mazes of Time and Doctor Who Legacy. Lost in Time is set to encompass various doctors and companions and promises to be a love letter to the expansive history of the show. Additionally, the game will also involve an intriguing narrative with the Time Lord and his companions uncovering a conspiracy meant to destroy the Doctor's life. 7. The Doctor Who magazine will provide an epic conclusion for Liberation of the Daleks. The most recent inclusion of the magazine will continue the adventures of the show's 14th Doctor, continuing from the surprise conclusion of The Power of the Doctor. The strip sees the Time Lord coming face to face with the Daleks, one of the show's most popular villains during the 1966 World Cup, and is expected to reach a truly epic conclusion next year. The previous strip ended with the 14th Doctor being exterminated by the Pepperpots, and now fans are dying to find out what happens next. With the liberation of the Daleks, they'll finally get the conclusion they've been waiting for, and it's set to be some pretty essential reading for audiences next year. 6. The short-lived spin-off Class will give some much-needed insight into Charlie's life. Class aired all the way back in 2016 and quickly became extremely popular among Doctor Who fans. The series shows the Doctor giving Miss Quill and her students the job of protecting Coal Hill Academy from some extraterrestrial threats. With this spin-off recently receiving a new life on audio, its next CD release is expected in 2023. Entitled Secret Diary of a Rhodian Prince, this limited edition CD is supposed to give fans some revealing insight into the life of Charlie Smith. It's going to delve deep into the E.T.'s secret diary and explore his position as an alien prince trying to fit in on Earth. It will follow the difficulties he is faced with while trying to navigate through life on Earth, a planet that's vastly different from his own. 5. Perhaps the most exciting thing that's going to be happening in the franchise next year is the return of David Tennant. First appearing at the end of The Parting of the Ways, Tennant is one of the show's most iconic doctors and a fan favorite by far. The Scottish actor is all set to reprise the role once more for the series' 60th anniversary specials, and fans are more than pleased. A few people have problems with his return, but his 60th appearance guarantees to deliver one of the show's happiest episodes yet. What's more is that even Catherine Tate and Bernard Cribbins are confirmed to return as Donna Noble and Wilfred Mott respectively, so these one-off specials are definitely going to be providing a truly magical tribute to Russell T Davies' original Doctor Who era. 4. Yet another fan-favorite actor is being brought into the series. Running for 5 whole series, Torchwood is among Doctor Who's most successful and most popular spin-offs. It follows Captain Jack and his team, investigating various alien invasions. The series has come up with many successful audio dramas so far, and 2023 is all set to be a pretty big year for its audio releases, with several CDs releasing throughout the year. Among the most thrilling stories in this series that's set to be released next year are the Among Us box sets, which will bring back many fan-favorite characters. Gwen Cooper. This is going to mark Eve Miles' first ever appearance in the role since 2020. Fans all over the world are over the moon to see the actor back as Torchwood's determined agent. 3. What's more, we're getting a new Doctor, and it's none other than Ncuti Gatwa. This announcement has attracted the interest of many viewers who are super excited to see this education star take on the iconic role. He's going to be debuting in next year's Christmas special, which is expected to be one of the next year's biggest highlights. Gatwa is going to be the first ever black male actor to play the Doctor, which will make his appearance in the role a landmark moment for the sci-fi series. Millie Gibson has been cast as the new companion, Ruby Sunday, which has further captured the imaginations of the show's extremely extremely loyal fan base. 2. Even the Sarah Jane Adventures is coming back. This series started back in 2007 with Sarah Jane leading a gang of youngsters facing down several alien foes. The passing of the show's star Elizabeth Sladen brought the show to an end in 2011, but now the program is about to return, and it's set to do it with a bang. With the audio box set titled Rani Takes on the World, these highly anticipated releases will be split over 2 box sets and will see Rani reunited with some of the show's most iconic characters, as she follows in the footsteps of the late Sarah Jane. With the series regular Daniel Anthony also set to return as Clyde Langer, these box sets are guaranteed to deliver a super fun, nostalgic trip for die-hard fans. 1. And finally, we've got the anniversary typical multi-doctor events. These events are a regular occurrence during the show's anniversary years, with the show's past landmark celebrations having seen some of the Doctor's past and present incarnations come together to save the day. 2023 will be the same, with big finishes once and future expected to include many different Doctors and companions. Wait, there's more. Doctor Who Christmas specials are coming back. Russell T Davies has promised that he'll be bringing the beloved episodes back in 2024, with the announcement coming alongside the rest of the 60th anniversary announcements. The future is obviously bright for the show, as it will celebrate its anniversary with 3 specials featuring Tennant and Tate, who will then pass the torch onto Gatwa's 15th Doctor and Millie Gibson as Ruby Sunday. This is effectively a relaunch, with Doctor Who now having access to a big-budget co-production deal with Bad Wolf Studios, and being distributed by none other than Disney+. With all this happening, Davies has revealed that he'll be bringing back the much-loved Christmas specials. But why did they stop doing the Christmas specials in the first place? They used to be a major part of Davies' first Doctor Who run, and were kept around under Stephen Moffat. When the torch was passed to Chris Chibnall, however, he felt that the Christmas specials had been played out, and so he moved to New Year's Day instead. Even though the New Year's specials were incorporated in some pretty creative and well thought out ways, the fan base was generally disappointed by the decision. The decision ended up moving the beloved show out of the BBC's primetime Christmas schedule, which inevitably led to reduced ratings because the cancellation meant that families were no longer gathering together to watch the show on Christmas Day. So it really wasn't a surprise when Davies moved back to the Christmas slot. The man clearly loves the Christmas specials, and so does his team. They've actually even openly expressed their disappointment with the fact that they were dropped in the first place. Even Tennant came out and said that he felt like the show had lost some of its magic. It's kind of sad that the 13th and first female incarnation of the Doctor, played by Jodie Whittaker, was the only modern Doctor not to start in a Christmas special. Additionally, because Davies' 60th anniversary specials are set to kick off in November 2023, it also means that this festive season will be the first ever one since 2005 that we won't be getting a new episode of Doctor Who. Whittaker's Doctor will bow out in a special episode in October, just ahead of the Christmas special. It's going to be an emotional goodbye, but with everything else that's coming up, it's hard to feel too bummed out. Doctor Who's upcoming Christmas specials will mean that they will be a major part of the BBC's Christmas schedule. And that's not it. They'll also nicely fit into Disney Plus's festive celebrations. Also, since the BBC's co-production deal with Bad Wolf and their distribution deal with Disney Plus, we can expect Doctor Who to have a bigger budget than ever before, which will allow the show's creators to fix many of the series' problems, mistakes, and flaws. They're a great way to keep the fans on board. So we say, pack your sonic screwdriver and buckle in. 2023 is going to be one hell of a ride. If you're a Doctor Who fan, that's a wrap for this video. Which Doctor Who project are you most excited for? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. And if you liked our videos, please share them with your family and with your friends. And click on that notification bell to be notified whenever we upload new content. Thank you so much for watching our video today, and we will see you in the next one.